you are a part of Vida Divina, which is the better way. It became, something that is dear to me and is something that is a part of my life forever, because I had never made any money like what I make in Vida Divina and any other company in all of my years in network marketing. If you have never heard of network marketing before, it's an industry much like the sports industry, education industry, the security industry. It's an industry, but it allows you to go in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And so the great thing is, when you are a part of a company in network marketing, you're working with people who have already experienced results and are here to teach you how to do the same thing. And that caught my attention. I was a correctional officer for 8.5 years. And I wanted out. I did not want to work for anybody anymore. I did not want to have anybody controlling my time. I needed to be able to travel more, help people, and just live a better quality of life. Y'all, I looked so unhealthy, and I just felt so unhealthy. And so when Vida Divina came into my life, I had already been in the industry, but it got to the point of me realizing that if I did not take control of my health, I don't know what path my life would have led down to. Because at 5'1" and 240 pounds, that was the heaviest I ever experienced. And it was just not a good feeling. I know that I was probably borderline everything you could think of. I never had any bad doctor's reports, but the way that I was eating and the way that I was living had to be changed. And when I started focusing on health and wellness, it really inspired me and motivated me to stay consistent. One thing a lot of people struggle with is consistency. And so you taking a look at this tonight, our hope is that you see the vision for yourself and how you can help improve your quality of life, your quality of health, and stay consistent. Listen, the better you look, the more you get paid, because people will be attracted to you organically to want to know what you're doing and how they can be a part of it. And so I just want to say again, if you're a guest on here, type your name in the chat and where you're tuning in from. I see our Diamond on the line, Sir Christopher Thomas from Jamaica. Thank you so much for participating and being present with us. Hi, Yvonne from Linstead, which I believe is Jamaica. I know that there are people on this line from Trinidad, the British Virgin Islands, from St. Vincent, from... what else we have? Anguilla. We have Nigeria, but Nigeria may or may not be here since it's so late in the night. But we definitely do business with people all around the world. Okay? Hey, Hazel from Anguilla. Welcome, welcome. If you are a guest, type your name in the chat and who invited you. If you have reached the rank in Vida Divina, let us know what rank you've reached. Let's do that so we can celebrate you on this call tonight. Let your guests see what rank you've reached. Okay, so once again, my name is Aisha Queen, and I'm a Jade affiliate. And oh, hello, that's my mother, Dina Queen, Silver affiliate. Welcome, welcome, mommy, welcome. My name is Aisha Queen. I'm a Jade affiliate, and I'm going to present to you our presenter tonight, who is also my spouse, and he's here visiting from Jamaica, so we'll probably just switch seats. I met him through Vida Divina, so Vida pays in many different ways, all right? And, he is an amazing person who loves helping people. He's making a lot of money. That's why I like him. Psych. He's making a lot of money. I love that he loves helping people. That was my number one thing that attracted me to him. The fact that he actually has a heart to help people. He loves helping people. And hello, Leroy from Jamaica. And he is dedicated and committed to the vision of painting the Caribbean red. When I tell you that he's an amazing father, he's an amazing spouse, he's a great friend, he's a great leader, and he's someone that you can definitely learn from, as you'll see when you hear from him tonight. He's going to give you all of the information because he knows all of the information. So make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper to take some notes, and make sure that you listen with both your ears and your mind to this presentation. Let me check and see if he is ready. Give me 1 second.
all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say it's my esteemed pleasure to be here with you guys this evening. Because, you see, whenever I get the opportunity to share this grand business called Vida Divina, I always grab it simply because it has transformed my life. My name is Karen Matthias and I'm the fire affiliate with this grand and amazing company, Vida Divina. Let me know if you guys are seeing my screen. If my screen is coming through, please let me know. And if my audio is coming through as well, please let me know if I'm loud and clear. You're here seeing my screen well and my audio is coming through, please go ahead and let me know. Okay, no sound. I'm not getting any sound. Alright guys, please go ahead and let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Please go to the chat box and let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this grand company, Vida Divina, came to me at a point in my life when I was at, rock bottom. And I was able, through network marketing, to build a network with this grand company called Vida Divina. And not only was I able to transform what was happening with me at that point in time, I was able to help a lot of people as well see the vision that is grand, than a lot of things that a lot of people have seen before. Hence why we have Vida Divina being shared across the entire globe with so many people who need the products and the services that this company offers. Right? Now, the founder and CEO, Mr. Armand Pujol, and also our co-founder, Dr. Esther Amos, put together with this grand company, some unique products with premium ingredients and also a compensation plan that is second to none in the industry. One that pays you fair for the work that you put in on a 50-50 basis. Now here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Puyol would have built a major manufacturing plant and warehouse where, we pretty much ship to over 50 countries globally. And we're also international with offices in Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Ghana, Mexico, Panama, and Peru. Now this is truly a home-based experience, ladies and gentlemen. As you look at the industries that we are in, home-based business and network marketing is a $187 billion industry. Now, if I can sit here in the comfort of a living room, being online with you guys, in the comfort of your home, listening to me right now, on your smartphones, your smart TVs, your iPads, you name it, and you're able to get the information so that you too can make a decision, not for only yourself, but also for your family and your generations. Then I say, ladies and gentlemen, this business is not going to throw you too much away from spending time with your family, because you can integrate the business with what you do with your family. We're also a global health and wellness company, which this industry is a $3.7 trillion industry. And ladies and gentlemen, think about this. What if we're able to capture with this company, with this grand company, just 1% of that $3.7 trillion industry? If we're able to capture just 1% with this company called Vida Divina, can you imagine what your income would be if you're really putting your elbows to the wheel, ladies and gentlemen? It's powerful. We're global weight control, and that industry is $150 billion. $150 billion has been circulated in that industry on a year-to-year basis. We're global skincare, and ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because we just saw an announcement made on the official Vida Divina Facebook page that the company is going to be launching some skincare products at our convention. And I can't wait for that. And if you look at the skincare industry, it's over $110 billion industry. As a matter of fact, Rihanna, everybody know Rihanna singing years and years and years of singing, and she did not become a billionaire until she started her skincare brand. This is skincare, ladies and gentlemen, is a powerful, powerful, powerful brand. We know of Kylie Jenner, right? A little girl who became a billionaire from her skincare products. So can you imagine with $110 billion being circulated in this industry and the projected growth of the skincare industry, ladies and gentlemen, it is mind-boggling what's about to happen. Now we have a global coffee industry, which over 2.25 billion cups of coffee is being consumed on a day-to-day basis. Now, if you're looking for a business opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and you're sitting right now in front of your device, and you're hearing my voice, and you're seeing these numbers, and you're saying to yourself that, hey, this is what I've been looking for. I can tell you, once you lock arm with us, you'll be getting premium brands to operate in all of these industries. Alright? Now, here's the deal. This tea that you're looking at on your screen right now is called a Vida Divina Detox tea. This tea actually helps to eliminate waste and toxins from the body. As a matter of fact, a lot of people would have consumed this tea and have lost anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds of pure waste, fecal matter, undigested fecal matter, mucus, toxins in the blood, impurities in the bodies that can cause even, some danger to happen to people beyond recognition. And this would have helped people to eliminate those wastes, parasites and all, right? People with bad breath would have drunk this tea and said, hey, I realize that my breath isn't all that bad anymore because all of the fecal matter that was inside the gut, ladies and gentlemen, if it can't come out on one end, the scent will come up at another end. I kid you not. So people are eliminating waste and they're able to, be a lot fresher even in their bodies because the toxins have been eliminated, they sweep through the skin and all of these things. So when people bathe, all of those impurities are gone. So you keep fresher longer. People have been using these products, ladies and gentlemen, and realize that when they bathe, the clothes that they took off is not smelling all that awful anymore because the body is detoxed. This powerful tea, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been using it and are getting some amazing results. As a matter of fact, I spoke to a gentleman who said, hey, listen, I drank this tea and this did amazing things for me and my wife. And we need more, right? It's powerful how the products work. Now, we're also global coffee industry. I'd say we're the dynamos in the coffee industry with our premium coffee brands. We're talking about the hazelnut latte, chocolate, hot chocolate, mocha, cappuccino, latte, regular latte, the Tonkat Ali, which is a performance-based coffee. We also have the Sculpt and the Sculpt Black. And let me tell you something about that Sculpt, ladies and gentlemen. People have been drinking the Sculpt and it's literally melting the fat from underneath the skin and melting away the fat from out of the body, right? Tapping into people's fat reserves and washing out all the impurities out of people. It's powerful how the Sculpt works. And then we have the Tonkat Ali. And the Tonkat Ali, ladies and gentlemen, this is a performance-based coffee. People have been drinking the Tonkat Ali. Ladies have been drinking it and saying, hey, I realize that my energy level is through the roof. Men have been drinking the Tonkat Ali and say, hey, listen, when I'm in the bedroom, it's like, all night long, bedroom bully type settings, right? The products are powerful. Now, how do you drink your coffee? How do you take your coffee? So we also have our lean protein shake, ladies and gentlemen, which we have it in strawberries, vanillas, chocolate, and we also have bananas and cookie and cream, right? Now, we're also, big on weight control, as you'll have seen. And our weight control line is a design with you in mind. Our weight control line is a design with you in mind. The way the weight control line is set up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our HCG, our Life, Atom, Ignite, Cheat, Sleep and Lose. And all of these products, they are meant to just fit right into your lifestyle. How do you live? How do you want to lose weight? We can design something that fits in your lifestyle nicely, that you don't have to change much, and have your body turning into a fat burning machine. Right? Now, let's say we're big on supplements. And all of these supplements that you're looking at on your screen right now, the Youth, Atom, Brain, Mars, Rip, Venus, Cheat, Chaga, Time, Cordy, all of these supplements, ladies and gentlemen, are so uniquely created that when you use them, whatever it is that you're using it for example, the Atom, which helps to suppress appetite while burning energy. Suppress appetite and improving energy while burning fat. And the brain, which helps to stimulate and support brain health. You know, the youth, which helps to support your youthful feelings. So, ladies and gentlemen, our design, it's amazing. But let me talk about the Mars and the Venus real quick. You see, the Mars is sexual performance enhancement for men, and the Venus is sexual performance enhancement for women. These are all natural supplements that you use that helps the body to perform at its optimum. We have the ouch, which is for pain. Who do you know right now that suffers from pain? Who do you know that is troubled on a day-to-day basis, or a month-to-month basis, or a week-to-week basis with constant pain? You want to introduce them to the ouch. You see, we're talking about our skincare line. Our skincare line, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, when our new skincare line drops this summer, I'm telling you, the skincare industry is not going to be anything pretty again. The skincare industry will be taken over by Vida Divina affiliates. Where do you want to stand in that? Where are you looking to stand in that? Are you looking to be on the inside grabbing some of the market share? Or are you looking to be standing on the outside looking in? Or even if you're looking to just be a customer, that's awesome too. You'd still be able to participate as a customer by using these products and having your body thanking you for using toxic-free products. We also have our Gonna Bites for our dogs, and we know people love their pets, right? Now let's talk money. If you're on here and you're only interested in the products, that's the only interest that you would have had, just the products. And you want to know how can you get these products that you can start getting the great benefits of these amazing products. And reach out to the person who invited you, let them know that, hey, listen, I want to start my product experience now. And you know, you'd have been doing your body a lot of greatness for using these products. I'm not going to say a lot of good, but a lot of greatness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the money as well, you want to learn how the business works and you can stick and stay as I go through this plan, the compensation plan. But before I do, let me make this quick disclaimer. This illustration is only for educational purposes and is not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Success in this business requires hard work, dedication, and good sales skills. The average participant in this business earns between $500 and $2,000 United States dollars per year. Some earn less, while some earn much, much more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a simple compensation plan. It's pretty simple. It says 50% on the retail front. So when you get started with this grand company, whatever you purchase up front, ladies and gentlemen, you buy it at wholesale, you sell it at retail. Buy low, sell high. That has been the concept of business, an age-old concept. And ladies and gentlemen, it has not been broken. And as they say, if it don't break, don't fix it. Right? So retail. You retail belly to belly, hand to hand, and you earn 50%. Anyway, upwards to 75%. Now then we have the website retail. So you get the opportunity to participate in globalization, ladies and gentlemen, and you become a part of this company. So you're now able to sell your Vida products anywhere across the world using your e-commerce website, as long as Vida Divina does business in these places. So if you're looking to sell somebody from your website in England and you're in Jamaica, or you're in Canada, or you're in the US, right? All you have to do is send them a link. Boom, they make the purchase, and Vida Divina send the products to them, right? And then Vida Divina look to you, who would have recommended them to make the purchase, and pay you 50% in commissionable volume of whatever they buy. So if they spend $500 in commissionable volume, you're earning $250 cash paid to you, ladies and gentlemen. If they spend $1,000 in commissionable volume, you're looking to earn $500 cash paid to you the very next. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this compensation plan, it is second to none. Right? Then we have our fast track bonus. And this is how the fast track bonus works. So for everybody who you invite to become a part of this amazing company, when they decide to get started, they get 100% of their package, 100% of their value, that they can go and retail and earn anywhere from 50 to 75% of their money. And you, ladies and gentlemen, will be able to earn 50% of whatever they spend to get involved in the business. Now, let me break this down. If, so for example, you invite somebody to get started at the $300 package, that person make a purchase at the $300 package, they get in value over $620 worth of goods. But the company looks at you and pay you $150 just because you have recommended that person to get started with Vida Divina. That's how it works. Now, can you imagine if you refer 10 people who get started at the $300 level? That's 150 times 10, which is 1,500 United States dollars to be paid out to you the very next week. Ladies and gentlemen, this compensation plan is powerful, right? How many people you know right now that could use some detox? How many people do you know right now that could use better bedroom performance? How many people do you know right now that could use some premium branded healthy coffee and tea? How many people do you know? Because if you know, ladies and gentlemen, the power of this compensation plan, I'm telling you, you'll be reaching out to all of these people right now to let them know, hey, listen, who do you know drink coffee or tea? Who do you know that would be interested in losing 5 to 7 pounds off the tongue within 5 years? Who do you know? When you ask that question, ladies and gentlemen, you spark the curiosity of people to, wanting to know more. And there you get a chance to introduce them to what you have to offer. Right? Now, the third way that the company pays is called a check match bonus. And with the check match bonus, for everybody who you invite to get started with this grand company called Vida Divina, once they get started, ladies and gentlemen, and they're building a business, they'll get paid from the binary. Now, I'm not going to go into the binary, but in the interest of time and simplicity. However, once they get started and they're building a binary, whatever they earn in the binary, the company pays them that in full. And then the company looks at you and match that paycheck with half and pay that over to you. Now, let me explain it. So, for example, you would have invited Peter to get started. And Peter got started in the business. And Peter is building his team, building a massive binary. And just by building a massive binary, Peter is paid $1,000 this month. Alright? Peter is paid $1,000 this month. And because Peter is paid $1,000 this month, Peter gets his $1,000 up front that he can go and invest if he wants to, pay some bills if he wants to, put it in his children's college fund if he wants to, go on a vacation if he wants to. And what will now happen, ladies and gentlemen, what will now happen is that the company will look and say, hey, just because Peter got paid $1,000 and you brought Peter in, I'm going to give you $500. The company just paid $1,500. Vida Divina just paid up $1,500. So can you imagine if you have 10 people earning $1,000 each from the binary within this company that you personally brought onto the team? Automatically, what now happens, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting $500 times 10 every month. That's an extra $5,000 coming to you from Vida Divina. That's the power of this business. That is the power of this business. Right? Now, Vida Divina actually pays 12 ways. And within the interest of time, I'm not going to go into all 12. However, this compensation plan allows you to own a Mercedes-Benz. That's right. So you're able to purchase or lease a Mercedes-Benz within 3 years of current model. That means your Mercedes-Benz has to be at least 3 years old. Alright? And you qualify at the rank of Jade every month, the company pays out $500 for you to go ahead and pay for that Mercedes-Benz. Alright? Now, one of the big parts of this compensation plan that I like, that is massive to me, right? I don't know about you guys, but networking is very important. And with the lifestyle rewards, you get the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to network with like-minded people, people who are at a higher level than you are, that you can question them, you can pick their brains to find out, how did you get here? So that you too can tread the road of success. Alright? Now, we also pay on a Visa card. And we know Visa is better than cash. Because, for example, when I left Jamaica and I came to the United States, all I came to the United States was $80. 80 United States dollars in my pocket. Right? And with my 80 United States dollars in my pocket, I had these two. Look at it. I had these two. You take a look. Visa card. Right? Visa card. That's what I had. 80 United States dollars on my Visa card. So if I needed cash, all I had to do was go to the ATM, right? Which I rarely do because all I do is swipe. All I do is swipe. So Visa is better than cash, right? You can travel the world and use a Visa card. You don't have to worry about that. No, we have an app that is, you have the free version and also the premium version on the app, right? Now, Vida Divina company provides a lot of training and support. If you look from across our team, what we're doing with our team, our training setup, you're able to get a lot of training. From now, we're on our 90-day run. If you decide to jump in right now and get started, you'll be able to get a morning week call, a morning, call it our empowerment session, that you'll be able to start the day feeling really empowered that you can take on the world as you build a business. We have our team training, Monday night training, right? And we're coming up with a lot of other training setups that you'll be able to learn as you go. And also, we have our corporate training setup where it's done in both English and in Spanish. So if you have somebody that speaks Spanish that you know, like, and trust, and you want to invite them to become a part of your business, now is the time, because the whole setup, ladies and gentlemen, it is there for them to learn and to earn. Right? Now, this is saying 2020, but ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive convention coming up. This slide needs to be updated. I have a massive convention coming up in the United States, in California, on the 28th and 29th of July. Now, I'm telling you this, folks. All roads lead to California. All roads lead to California. If you don't have a United States visa, go ahead and apply now. Alright? Go ahead and apply now. And as a matter of fact, if you are a powerhouse, if you're a strong builder, if you know a lot of people have a high net worth, and you do not have a United States visa, if you can get to the rank of bronze in 30 days, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that Vida Divina will petition your visa for you. So that means when you go to the embassy, there's no way that they'll be able to tell you no. Right? So if you can do that, then, ladies and gentlemen, we'd love to have you at our convention. Right? Now, question to ask yourself, does this work? Is it simple? Can I do it? If you answer that question and the answer is yes, then, ladies and gentlemen, let us lock arms and get started. Because all you need to do is to be able to speak to 10 people per day and ask them, who do you know that would be interested in losing 5 to 7 pounds off the tongue within 5 days? And once you're able to ask that question, I can tell you, folks, I can tell you, the sky is the limit. Right? So these are the packages that we use to get started. And please don't quote me on these prices being the final prices. Alright? So you can decide to get started at the best package, which is the Retailer Pack Pro. Now the Retailer Pack Pro, ladies and gentlemen, it gives you 192 Tay Divina detox teas, and with this 192 Tay Divina, you're able to earn $1,520 profit. That's right. So you have used, well, it's $2,480 cash profit. My bad. So you have used $1,360 to get started, right? And you're able to earn a cash profit after you put back your $1,360 US. You're able to earn a cash profit of $2,480. Folks, come on now. This is simple, man. I've never seen a business that was this simple to build and having profit this fast. I've never seen it, right? No. I know a lot of people don't have $1,360 to get started at school. Let's talk about the Retailer Pack. Now, the Retailer Pack gives you 96 Tay Divina detox to get started with. And with this 96 Tay Divina detox, folks, you start with 680 United States dollars, right? And this spits out a cash profit of $1,240. And then we have the Business Builder Pack, which is 48 weeks of tea. Now with the Business Builder Pack, ladies and gentlemen, your 48 teas, you're able to earn $620 retail profit. $620 retail profit at $20 per session. Right? So with all of these packages, all 4 of them, you get an e-commerce website. But with these 3 packages that I just spoke about, folks, you're able to get a discount on your starter package. So when you get started here, you're getting a discount. That's the first thing. The next thing, you're able to get 3 months for the retailer pack pro, a 5% extra binary fee for 3 months. And it's for the retailer pack, it's for 2 months. And then for the business builder pack, which is the most popular pack we have right now, you get an extra 5% for 1 month. Now, an extra 5% in binary fee, I know I didn't explain the binary to you guys, but when you get started and when you get training on the binary, you learn it. And let me tell you something. When you get that extra 5%, that extra 5% binary pay, depending on who you are as a builder, can be a whole lot. Because I've got that extra 5% in my binary, and it's over $2,000 US, right? This is not an income claim, this is facts. I've got that extra 5%, it's over 2,000 United States dollars in my binary, right? And it's just 5% of the binary. So where do you lie? Where do you want to get started? Now, of course, if you can't afford any of these 3 package school, it's a desire with you in mind. You have the basic starter kit, and the basic starter kit you get 18 T's with this one, which spits out a retail profit of $225. Sorry, it spits out $225. I love to talk in the thousands, guys. You realize that, but yeah. So you're able to earn no matter where you start. So with all of these packages, as I say, you get your e-commerce website, and you also get your state-of-the-art virtual back office. It's like a physical office, but it's online, right? So where do you want to start? Get in where you fit in. All right, get in wherever you fit in. Now, what decision did you make after listening to this call? Are you thinking to become a customer? That's awesome. Get back to the person who invited you and let them know that you would love to start on the product ASAP. Because listen, the customers are the lifeblood of our business. Once you're able to provide you with the value that you need, and with these premium products, ladies and gentlemen, that's just what we do, provide you the value that you need, right? And we're able to help you to solve the problem that you would have had. Let me say, we would be happy and elated to serve you. No, are you looking at us and you're saying, hey, I want to be part of the business, I want to jump in and I want to get started with the business and I want to earn some money? And let me tell you, you can join our team, ladies and gentlemen, and you can join our team with the best package that you're able to afford, and let us lock arms and build an empire together. Right? So on behalf of our CEO and his beautiful wife, Dr. Esther Amos, I want to thank you guys for being on here. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out to come and to learn about what we have going on over here at Vida Divina. And also, if you decide to get started with us tonight, let me say welcome to our team as we're getting ready to take over the entire globe with this company. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard what we here have with Vida Divina and what we're about to do. Right? Now, let me just share quickly with what Vida Divina has done for me personally. I was able, ladies and gentlemen, to move from, as they say in Jamaica, from a walk footman to purchasing my car cash to move around. I was able to move from someone who was broke and almost broken to have multiple investments, not just in Jamaican dollars, but also in US dollars. Right? I was able, ladies and gentlemen, to help my family, my daughter, my son. Right? So we're doing some things, ladies and gentlemen, for people who are at the total bottom of the totem pole, to be able to lift their lives up from ground, from zero to hero. That's what we're doing over here. Also, very, very, very importantly, very, very, very important, right? What we're able to do is to give people hope. And if you are from one walk of life which is at the bottom, or from the other walk of life which is at the extreme top, and you're saying, hey, I want to be a part of this where I can help a lot of people as well, let me say welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our amazing team. Alright? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for being on here. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you guys tonight for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and to share with us your presence so that we could share with you a moment of inspiration and change with what we have with our awesome and amazing company. So I thank you very much again. You can go ahead and enjoy the rest of your night. This call is officially over.